Diese Show wird euch präsentiert von Newton Artworks. And don't forget, like, subscribe and hit the bell. And now, welcome to the show.
Hi Metalheads, willkommen zu Metal Forever, schon Nummer 819 am 1.10.2024. Schnell dass ihr dabei seid zur ersten Show im Oktober. Was für ein geiler September, und jetzt haben wir einen geilen Oktober vor uns, und ich muss ganz ehrlich gestehen, heute haben wir fast eine Premiere, denn sowas wie heute hat man noch gar nicht gehabt. Und zwar bei meinem Gast heute ist es jetzt 4 Uhr früh in Melbourne, Australia. Der ist extra aufgestanden, normal müsste er um 6 Uhr aufstehen, extra für die Show aufgestanden. Respekt, das ist ein richtiger, ich würde sagen, ein professioneller, muss ich echt sagen. Geile Band heute. Wer auf modernen Hardrock steht, zum Modern Hardrock, der ist heute richtig da. Geile Sound. Danach gibt es noch 4 Videos, habe ich sogar vorbereitet. Ich habe jetzt sogar schon mehr Videos vorbereitet, weil ich dachte, vielleicht kommt er nicht, da müsste man improvisieren. Müssen wir heute nicht. Er ist ready to rock. Erstmal gibt es Ankündigung, dann unsere Freunde von Hard Access, habe ich schon lange nicht mehr gespielt, mit dem Song The Riders of the Apocalypse. So, hier geht's los, Freunde. Are you ready? Ich bin ready.
The Metalheads Forever Rockcast Show is proud to present modern hard rock from Melbourne, Australia. The Dreadful Tides. Don't miss it. The Metalheads Forever Rockcast Show salutes you.
Geiler Anfang. Das war ein Hard Access. Super cool. The Riders of the Apocalypse. Sorry, Freunde. Are you ready for rock and roll? Made in Australia. Ich bin's auf alle Fälle. Ready. Freue mich gleich auf meinen Gast. Erst gibt's mir Musik, geile Mucke. Und zwar den geilen Song Fire in the Hole. Hier sind The Dreadful Tides. Fire in the Hole, The Dreadful Tides. Good morning to Melbourne, Australia. Leland, my guest.
Good morning. How are you?
You look very, very fresh.
Yes.
I salute you. This is I think that's the number one now, so early. When you wrote, you wrote me the message.
Yeah.
It was you and me. Yes. I said, there's no problem. I can get up. I said, what? I said, maybe I requested, but maybe we do a pre-record interview. He said, no, I can't get up. I said, wow. And I think, no, this is a rock and roller. Sure, he's sleeping. But I send you a message. This is your wake-up call.
I appreciated that. Thank you.
So, this is the earliest interview ever for you?
Yeah, pretty much. We've done a few. Usually you'll get a 1 a.m. or a 2 a.m. sort of, so you'll just stay awake a bit longer. But yeah, this is the earliest waking up so far. So, yeah.
So maybe you wake up because what the fuck? What I'm doing? I'm crazy. So, Leland, you're the drummer, in the band, and I guess the rest of the gang is they're sleeping. Let them sleep.
Yeah,
you know about the songs because we have a great program, and I was happy when I read to you the list, and you said yes, no complaints, bingo, good. we don't talk about Fire the Hole. This will be your kick-out song. This gives you another hour to sleep, maybe, you know.
Yeah.
So, and I just saw all your songs are 3:40, 3:30. So should be not so long. Maybe I give a little bit more. give me your story. This is actually always the same. I want to know how you. I think in Australia, when I think of Australia, I always think about AC/DC, Midnight Oil, or Rose Tattoo.
Yep.
When you grow up, because you call yourself modern hard rock.
Yeah.
So how everything starts with you in Australia?
All right. So for us, we started.
I mean, you as a child.
Me personally, I started playing when I was about 6 years old. Around 5, 6 years old, I started to sort of tinker. My father played drums, so I sort of wanted to get on there. He brought me into it. So, playing through school, things like that. I listened to a lot of Kiss growing up. I was a massive Kiss fan.
Wow.
Black Sabbath. So Led Zeppelin's a massive thing for me as well. Even like, Bad Company and a few of those other bands as well. So I got brought up on a lot of that kind of stuff, and it just never really left me. So I actually played guitar for a little bit, and played guitar in a band. Didn't really go anywhere. So came back to playing drums, and I've been playing drums in a number of bands. I've gone all around Australia a few times and done a heap of other stuff like that. But this project for me is the first one that's actually sort of put me into this position of sitting here at 4 a.m. talking to people from overseas. So
and actually your singers reminds me a little bit of Paul Rogers, from the raspy voice. Yeah
100%.
So the bad boys like Rose Tattoo or ACDC, was it also in your bands? Your bass player, I must say, he reminds me sometimes in some songs really of Geezer Butler, how he plays bass. Nah?
Yeah, very nice bass player. He uses the whole fretboard, and he likes.
Yes,
he's actually he's a jazz bass player predominantly. That's what he sort of studied when he cut his teeth. So
he's
you
badass.
really a lot of those sort of influences come through, especially with like Black Widow in his little solo he has sort of halfway through and things like that.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I thought. I listened to all the songs today. So wow, it's compact. The whole band is compact. I can say, and the voice fits perfectly. Good range. And the cover of NIB, which will be the second last song, is amazing. So you gave this song new life. I mean, of course, you hear Ozzy, but in your mind, in my mind, I hear Ozzy singing this, but you brought it to a next level. It's the modern hard rock style. I like it, but we have to wait first, because I would say give a little bit more time to sleep later on. Let's play the next video. Is House of Pain. Are you ready? We play first, then you tell me a little bit of story, if there's a story. Okay?
Yep. No, definitely.
House of Pain.
I wonder if I can make it alive. I should have known the day I'd opened the door. The devil's throne, it was right before my eyes, yeah.
Very, very cool. This is the perfect example for this modern hard rock. You hear this Black Sabbath style bass playing and this is a little bit distraction. What not distortion, not distraction. Distortion in the bass sound, you know. And then you hear this choir, like this modern style choir. This is a good blend. Very cool. Yeah. House of Pain. Is there a story to this song?
Yeah, so House of Pain was the second single we recorded. So Crazy was our first. That was our breakthrough. And then we did House of Pain. We recorded these two together. This was in the height of COVID. So we actually put the band together during COVID. So before we recorded, we only got to rehearse with each other probably 3 or 4 times in the room with each other. Most of our writing was actually done over video calls like this and, you know, mobile phone calls and things like that. So even getting to the studio was really, really difficult in that time because of all the lockdowns and everything like that. So we already had these out before we even had a chance to play our first show. Our first show actually came out after these songs were released, just because of the way the world was at that point. So you'll notice in that song, we've got a different vocalist and a different bass player. So when we put the band together, we actually had a different bass player and a different vocalist, and they did the first few songs with us. And then we've now got a new vocalist being Jimmy, who you saw in Fire in the Hole. He's got a more raspy voice, you know, a bit more depth to his voice. And Wes came on board as our bass player, and he sort of helped just push it to the next level as well. Really, that was nothing more than I think the band started to go a bit further than what those guys, you know, thought it was going to happen. And yeah, me and the guitarist we're really the driving force behind, you know, sort of what the band was, especially in those days. And you know, Wes and Jimmy coming on board now has really sort of opened the door to 4 really like-minded people who, you know, don't like being off the road and like playing every show we can. So it's really interesting to go back and listen to that stuff again, because I don't listen to a lot of the music that I record. I think it's the thing with a lot of musicians, you know, what we actually record, we don't really go back to. We end up overanalyzing.
I hear this a lot. A lot. Don't worry.
So to actually sit there and listen to that, it's one of those songs that I actually do quite like.
Don't fall asleep, no?
Yeah, that's it.
don't fall asleep for the old stuff.
It's the most different song to our sound, I think. I think the others all very much have a more heavier 70s influence, 80s influence to it, where that's probably the most modern sounding, I dare say. That was a real crucial thing to our sound at the start when we got that and we got Crazy and sort of put them side by side, you know, then to come out after that with the likes of NIB and Rebel and stuff like that.
The reaction is there in the audience for special rock and roll is king, dude. Great band. Remember, you know. So before we do we go further with the program. Say hello to our viewers and watchers. Allen voran draußen auf Facebook. Seid gegrüßt, Facebooker.
Alright.
Dann haben wir Michel. Hi Michel. Dann Micha Vetter, servus. Eberhard. Peter Krause.
Yes.
Rock'n'Roll is King, dude, of course. Eberhard Ressel. Also. Dann Lormi. Servus Lormi. Auch schön. Gestern hast du was gewonnen. Heute schon wieder dabei. Super cool. Lieber Lormi, schön, dass du wieder da bist. Und natürlich alle, wo draußen vor der Tür stehen, Wenn ihr Fragen habt, könnt ihr gerne Fragen stellen. Schreibt es sie auf Deutsch und ich werde es übersetzen und auch wieder euch zurück übersetzen, falls ihr was wissen wollt. You know, not many people know you guys, you know, and I'm happy to have unknown bands, like a young bands. And immediately I like to fire and hold. This is cool. And thankfully you accepted the invitation. And so, all right, you mentioned it before, Black Widow.
Yes.
This song is a great song too, a good video too. So let's play first. Tell me a story for Black Widow. Here we go.
She's evil. She's dangerous, deceitful, contagious. When she takes you down to the floor, I count my blessings, baby, can't take much more. She'll trap you in a web, tangled, twisted up again. Poison running through my veins. I'm a black widow addict again. She's a liar, only playing games like a fire, burning for days. That look in her eye, you know it's the end. So say your prayers. This is it, my friend. She'll trap you in a web, tangled, twisted up again. Poison running through my veins. I'm a black widow addict again. She'll trap you in a web, tangled, twisted up again. Poison running through my veins. I'm a black widow addict again. She'll trap you in a web, tangled, twisted up again. Poison running through my veins. I'm a black widow addict again.
Another killer song. Love it. Give me the story. Black Widow.
Yeah. So Black Widow is a song that so my guitarist sort of started writing, flicked it over to me. I did a little bit here and there. Between the two of us, we wrote it really, really quickly. We actually recorded the music for this and Fire in the Hole before our last singer left. So when Jimmy came on board, we already had these songs recorded. So the drums and the guitar and stuff was already laid. So pretty much we knew exactly what we were looking for in a voice. So it made the job, I would say, easier because we're like, right, we've already got these here, you know, try these out. And so Fire in the Hole, Jimmy actually rewrote the lyrics. Black Widow, we left them as they were. The thing about this song, really, it's about, you know, having sort of been chased by, you know, the Black Widow per se, and, you know, sort of fallen into a trap and almost lovesick, you will. And, you know, people take our songs, the way that we write our songs is they've all got sort of a meaning to them. You know, Fire in the Hole's about PTSD and actually coming back from war.
Keep it. We talk about later.
Yeah. And so then Black Widow, you know, having that meaning, some people sort of take that. I've also had comments like that people think that it's potentially about addiction, talking about, you know, I'm becoming Black Widow addict again, things like that. So the coolest part, especially with the newer songs, is people take a lot of different meaning from it. You know, House of Pain that we just listened to, that's about mental health and sort of the same as Crazy, but it's a bit of a different sort of version of it. But a lot of people don't pick it until you really dive into the lyrics. You know, the songs are almost a little bit happy for the meanings that are behind them.
There are not so many guitar players using the double neck, you know. So is he, for example, is he a Jimmy Page fan, or where comes this love for this dude to buy this guitar and then use it?
He's a massive Zakk Wylde fan. That's the
Zakk
thing.
Wylde. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's a massive Zakk Wylde fan. Randy Rhoads, things like that. And he actually got to meet Zakk earlier this year.
Wow.
So he was over here with Pantera doing their tour. And yeah, so he had the privilege of meeting Zakk Wylde and actually got one of his stage played guitars and stuff. So he was
Cool.
a bit of a fanboy for a while. So funny story with that, actually. Zakk was the first person to watch the Fire in the Hole film clip besides the band.
Wow. So he took his time, so he and give you some feedback.
Yeah. So he actually
That's-
sat down and watched the whole entire clip, and it was a really, really sort of humbling thing. We've been very fortunate to have a bit of reviews and stuff from people. Bumblefoot, so Ron Bumblefoot Dow and stuff
Cool.
like that as well. He's actually commented on a few of our things on YouTube, and he wrote a review for, I think it was Foul Play, actually, for our press release for Foul Play. He actually wrote a little blurb for us to put in there and stuff. So we've had some of those cool musicians sort of approach us as well, which is...
I mean, Zakk Wylde is badass. I mean, he was, for me, everywhere since Randy Rhoads was the best one. For me, was Zakk Wylde, actually, the wild guy, you know, the berserker, you know, and he's great with Black Label Society or with Pantera. He's great. He's a guy, you watch him, and this is, if you have a guitar player like him, you don't know, watch the singer first or watch him, you know, because he's such a show guy and great player, of course. Yeah,
100%. He's incredible.
Absolutely.
And he's just a nice guy too. That's the other thing. He looks scary.
He's scary, you know, like the Viking, you know. But I heard this from people who know him, that they say the same. He's a very nice guy, you know. He's not punching you if you meet him. He's
exactly right. He's always got time. So
yeah, very, very cool. Let's check out what's happened in the chat. We have Helly is new here. Helly, servus. Die Dani, servus liebe Dani, seid gegrüßt alle da draußen. Wenn ihr Fragen habt, ihr könnt Fragen stellen natürlich, kein Problem. All right, you just mentioned it, Crazy. This will be the next one on the list.
yeah, nice.
Great song. Here is Crazy.
Things are running through my head. Don't think they will stop. I don't know just where I am. Think I must be for silence, but that won't come. I'm going crazy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sit here and I wonder how I used to be. Now I'm going under. Trapped in sanity. I don't know what's going on. I try to pray for silence, but that won't come. I'm going crazy. Oh yeah. I don't know what's going on. I try to pray for silence, but that won't come. I'm going crazy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
The same reaction to the when I listened to the song. I love this bass line. This is such a cool effect. Love this. This song is so alive. I listen more to the drums and bass in this song as to the voice. This is so alive.
Yep, it's very cool. Yeah, we our producer is quite a well-known producer in Australia. His name's Ricky Ray. He's worked with a lot of bands over here, and when we were looking for a studio to record in, I'm always the picky person. So I've always, we looked at a few different studios, and some of them I sort of went into and I was like, nah, room's too small for what I want. We walked into Ricky's room and I just had one look around and was like, yep, that's exactly what I want to do. And went in and hit the snare, and I just had to hit it once, and I just hit that and heard the reverb come off the batten ceiling, and there's a rock wall and everything in there, and was like, nah, that's where I'm recording. That's the place. And we've recorded every single song there since. So we've done three sessions in total, different sessions. So it's so the new stuff, we've got the EP and stuff that'll be out in December. So that's what Fire in the Hole and Black Widow are leading up to.
Absolutely. That's what I said. This sound from the Dreadful Tides is an honest sound, honest rock sound. There's not much Mickey Mouse Disneyland sound. This is honest rock and roll, what I hear. Before we go and talk about Crazy, let's say hello to the next one. Josh, servus, sei gegrüßt. Okay, give me the story. Crazy. What is the backstory to Crazy?
Yeah, Crazy was our first single, number one. So that was basically putting the song together. So that came with House of Pain. My guitarist did the foundations for these songs and brought them in when we started rehearsing. So initially, I started rehearsing with him. I was in Melbourne. He was in a country town. He's about an hour and a half away from me. So we all live very spread out. The biggest distance would be my singer to my bass player is about a 2.5 hour round trip, 3 hour round trip. So we're very spread out. So we started rehearsing and jamming, and we had our other bass player and vocalist at the time. We put that song together. It sounded very much just like a standard kind of, AC/DC-ish kind of rock song. and we went through a couple of different things. We didn't really want to change the song. We just wanted to make it have a bit of a different sound. And really what that was just the strumming motion through the verse, doing that sort of up strum rather than just sitting on the down. And that really gave that song a bit of a difference to it. And it is a very short and sweet song. I think it's only like 3 minutes 10 or something like that. So
mostly all your songs are in the same range.
Yeah, we try and actually keep them there, like 3:40.
There are some bands they are not under 5 minutes, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes, but you and Crazy, is a backstory to Crazy?
Again, it's a song a bit like House of Pain. It's about mental health, and it's different than House of Pain though. House of Pain's kind of about getting stuck inside and sort of struggling to find that way out and sort of to express it. Crazy is really just about not being able to express how you're feeling and trying to be like, I'm going crazy, like just that real feeling in your head of like you're just trying to explain to people, that I've hit my limit, I'm at my wall kind of thing. And I'm
who writes the lyrics? It's almost a singer?
So this one was our guitarist. Surprisingly, so our guitarist wrote Crazy and House of Pain. Besides that, it's all been pretty much a joint venture, and someone will write a verse or two, and then someone will have a go and put it in. Our writing structure is very interesting. So my guitarist will write some riffs and things like that. Usually, we might even have some words and stuff. He'll give it to me. I'll then cut it up on my computer and I'll rearrange the song or move parts here and there. I'll then write the drum track and I might put a heap of blanks in and cut things out that I'm not 100% on. So he'll get back this guitar track that's all sort of cut up, and I might have even grabbed my guitar and played some dodgy chords just to try and show him, this is the type of rhythm that I'm thinking through here. From there, we sort of build it up. We'll go back and forth on the lyrics and stuff like that. Now we've got Jimmy, our vocalist, on board. He's really good with writing vocals and stuff. So he'll clean up a few of our lines and make them a bit nicer now. And Wes is our little sort of token, music guru. So he understands adding all the fifths and the sevenths and, doing these cool little things. And so he's the one that goes, oh, how about we go here instead? And I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. I just hit a cymbal, but you guys can do that. It sounds cooler.
It's great. I can see you have a passion for this, and this is 4:40 in the morning now in Melbourne, Australia. And look at this, and you are passionate and you're happy about talking about this. I salute you. That's just very, very cool.
Thank you. Yeah, no,
right.
Let's go to the next one.
The next one, we have 3 more. Actually, with the first one, Fire and Hole, which is still my favorite, I must say. The next one is Rebel. We play first, and then there must be a story about the band name. This you tell me later. I guess there is a story, right?
Yeah.
Let's listen to Rebel.
The limit, but my head's in the zone, yeah. No flexing out of care in this place. Can tell me what to do, so get out of my face. I've done things that you wouldn't believe in. I've sold my soul to misery, so sky's the limit and I'm hard to be, yeah. I've been places that you wouldn't dream. Life that keeps on moving and nothing's as it seems, yeah. 'Cause I've done things that you wouldn't believe in. I've sold my soul to misery, so go rebel, go. My soul's playing on the radio. Go rebel, go. I've got my mind on my money and I'm ready to roll, yeah. These places I can't find, yeah. They show me what I made of, baby. What I made of, baby. Go rebel, go. My soul's playing on the radio. Go rebel, go. I've got my mind to my money and I'm ready to roll, yeah. Go rebel, go, yeah. Alright. Go rebel, go. 'Cause I'm ready to roll.
Definitely one of my favorite. I love this. I love this old school stuff. It's like the 70s and 70s, like Sammy Hagar, I Can Drive 55 or Bad Company. All this cool stuff is in this good chorus. I think this is a crowd pleaser, I guess.
Yeah, that's a big thing with our writing is, and I think that a lot of people have said to us is, we're good at writing a hook. So for us, it's about keeping that chorus in your head and making it catchy. You know,
Yes.
the gang vocals through this song are really, really awesome. And that was just a fun experience, actually. Obviously, we used the same kind of vocal technique for the chorus of Fire as well. Rebel was our first instance of all four of us, plus our producer, standing inside a room together, just yelling out, trying to stay in key. And for four guys, you know, me and my guitarist and stuff have actually gone out to do singing lessons because our producer was like, it's time to learn to sing, to do backing vocals properly. So we've had to actually go out and learn how to sing. So things like that for us was a real challenging thing of trying to just yell but be in some sort of a key to make it sound good. So,
It sounds like a badass producer.
yeah. Oh, he's awesome. And it's literally just like, yeah, cool. That sounds great. Let's give it a shot and see if it works. You know, it's either going to work or it doesn't. So a lot of things, even with Fire, like Fire in the Hole in the middle, obviously you've got that talking piece and stuff through the bridge. That was literally just a random thing. I was driving to the studio and I got a call off the guitarist and he was like, Ricky says we need something else there, but he doesn't think a guitar solo or anything is going to be the right thing to go there. So he told me to call you and just have a brainstorm. And I was like, let's just do some talking, da-da-da. So we actually recorded that. That's not just a sound sample taken off online somewhere. That's actually Jimmy's voice doing the talking through that little section. And then we got some other sounds and we actually built all that. All the guns and the bombs and everything were actually built on different layers and literally just things like that, just having fun. And then we actually do an extra day in the studio of just more a listening day. So we'll go back before we finish the song and just do crazy stuff. So let's add some extra delay here. Let's add a bit of reverb here. Let's, push this vocal or that. And it's really those little 1% things that I think just help us turn what realistically, look, let's be honest, not technical by any means. It's music that's written so you can just bop your head, and you can, the idea of it is if we're playing in the corner of a pub, you're going to be sitting there talking to your mate, but you can't help but bop your head and get into it, So we don't want it to be complex. So finding those little extra things like the gang vocals in Rebel and stuff like that is really what sets those songs, and pushes them apart and makes them interesting. So
cool. It reminds me a little bit the stylish from the Leppard's High and Dry album. This riffing, this old school metal riffing, very, very cool.
Yeah,
very, very. Yeah, this is actually on the Drive, the little bit Cliff Williams bass, straight bass, cool.
Yeah,
good song. Rebel. And is there a backstory to Rebel?
Rebel was just a driving tune. In all honesty, we just wanted to bring out a pretty just straightforward driving tune. And we wrote it originally, and then we had to change some of the lyrics. And that was basically it. The actual, in all honesty, the full recorded version of that is actually 5.5 minutes. There's a whole extra solo and everything. So it actually does the chorus, and then it jumps back into a second guitar solo, and it's got a massive long outro and stuff. And then it goes back and repeats the chorus again. We did that as a live thing, and we recorded it in full to one day, if we used it twice, we could do a shorter version, extended version. But what you guys are actually hearing is the
there's a question for you. Any gigs or tour planned in Europe?
In Europe, not 100% right now. We are in talks about when we're going to potentially be coming across and doing some stuff. We're hoping that it will be probably around 2026 on the back end of that at the moment. We were going to hope for sort of next year sometime. Look, first, we're probably going to be hitting somewhere around the UK. We've been in talks with a few bands over there, potentially about doing a tour over there next year. So whether we tack off the end of that and come right across and do the whole lot, or we come over, but it'll be the next couple of years. We're really eager to come out, like really, really eager. Airborne's coming back out again from Australia, and they've just sold out a heap of shows in Europe, and Electric Mary are back out. I think the end of this year, start of next year, they're doing their final tour over through Europe and stuff like that as well. So there's a lot of good Australian bands that are heading back that way at the moment. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's not only AC/DC and Roaster 2 and Midnight Oil. There's a lot of more going on.
100%. Cool. Well, it's actually really funny, like Rose Tattoo and stuff, right? They're bigger over there than they actually are in Australia for a lot of things.
Really?
Yeah. So, like, Rose Tattoo are brilliant. The guys are really nice. I've known a lot of them for a long time. And, Angry and stuff like that, they'll play over here, and they'll play in a 1,000 or a 1,500 cap room kind of thing.
Really?
Yeah, but then they go over there and they're playing massive festivals and stuff. So it's really cool. Sometimes you see him here in like a 500 cap room, and you can get right,
Angry's a legend. He's a legend.
He's a good dude. I saw them recently when Slash come over with Miles Kennedy the last time, and Slash jumped up with Rose Tattoo and played a few songs because Rose Tattoo supported him. So they that's a really cool thing to see. Just like Slash hanging out with his mates on stage is pretty cool.
So who is the Black Sabbath fan in the band?
We all are to an extent. Really, me and my guitarist are the biggest sort of Sabbath fans. I grew up on on a lot of Ozzy Osbourne, and so did Strutty, our guitarist. That's really where our sound came from. So he plays a 82, 83 Les Paul Custom. So that's what he plays predominantly with the band. He's got a white one and a black one. And then I've got a 1970s reissue of a Pearl wood fiberglass kit as well. And I use like hydraulic drum heads and that. So real spec to that.
Bill Ward's drum also?
Pardon?
Is this Bill Ward's drum also? I forgot. Yeah, he's playing. All right. Okay. You chose NIB Classic, of course.
Yes.
And let's listen to this. And then you give me the story about the dreadful tide, because then we come to the last song. So here is your cover of fantastic NIB. Here we go.
Some people say my love cannot be true. Please believe me, my love, and I'll show you.
Amazing. That is how a great song sounds even better with a singer who can sing. Because Ozzy, he has his iconic voice, but when it comes to this is now great. I love it.
Thank you. It was a big track for us. It was something that, you know, we wanted to choose a cover that really did sort of represent where we came from. And we wanted to choose something that was a little bit, you know, left of field. So when we were sort of going through the covers and stuff, we came across this. We were thinking, this is a cool song. It's something different, very iconic. And we knew it was either going to absolutely make us or break us. Like, we knew we had to put our own spin on it. We had to rebuild the track. and it was either going to be liked or people were just going to be like, "No, you destroyed it." And we were really prepared for that, and that's what we went in with. And we obviously took all the intro off and shortened all the bass intro and everything, and we cut 2 verses out of the song and completely sort of reshaped it. And it was probably the most nervous release that I've had so far, purely just because it was either going to be loved or hated, and people love it. Like,
yeah, because it's great.
Yeah.
And our column master Frank put this in the Spotify list because he loved it so much. He's not here today, unfortunately, but he told me that this next 2 days he's not here. He loved it, and that's why he featured this on the monthly Spotify list.
Love it.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome.
We don't have to talk about NIB because you can Google it. But give me us. There must be a story. The Dreadful Tides. Who came up with the name?
So it was actually me and my old singer with the spitballing. It was one of those great rock star stories that you'll always have, the same as like the Foo Fighters and stuff, where they turn around and say, we needed a name for a gig, and we had these songs, we already recorded them, we're going to come out and release them, and getting ready to start gigging and stuff. We needed a name. We were just talking one night and we come up with Dreadful Tides. We like the water, things like that, and it sounded cool. My guitarist wanted to add that to the start so we can go TDT and shorten it, and that's fine. He's a big AC/DC fan, so anything shortened sounds good to him. And we sort of ran with that, and like Foo Fighters and everyone else, once you use it once, it sticks for forever. So so that's what it is, and that's who we are. We are the Dreadful Tides, and it's an interesting name. I think people either think we're a bit heavier than what we are, potentially. That's pretty common occurrence. They think we're like a full metal band or something. So it does catch people a little bit by surprise when they hear us, but they like it. Again, we're not doing anything, groundbreaking and super technical. It's all just about playing music that people can really like. So I think when they hear that and go, "Oh, who? The Dreadful Tides? Oh, that's cool," they instantly connect the two and they remember, and I think that's one of the coolest parts about our name is that people do remember it once. It's a lot of names you get 5 minutes down the road and go, "Oh, what were they called again?" But with us, it's pretty easy to find, and yeah, that's good.
We have a little internet problem now, and I just was not on the screen. No, I need a picture before it goes down again. Let's give me some. You know what? Yes, 1, 2, 3. Got you.
Cool.
That was very, very cool. Before we play the first song again, my favorite. This is a real kick-ass rocker. Fire in the Hole. What is in the pipeline? So is it another album in the making, or what's going on in the house of Dreadful Tides?
We have the EP that will be out the 1st of December. That has Fire in the Hole and Black Widow on it, plus another 3 songs. That's going to be released. Yeah, so 1st of December, that's out. We're going to release that as a physical CD, which will be on the store website that I've seen you've been posting in the comments, which is great. Yeah, which is brilliant. So it will be available there. At the moment, we don't have a pre-release up just because we're pushing our gig. We've got a big EP release in Melbourne. We're actually giving away a guitar and a few other things as part of our EP release tickets. So if you're in Melbourne, it's a great show to come to. But you'll be able to buy the EP online. Artwork's been done. We've got a few more film clips to come out following on that. We're going to get around Australia and see a few more states and things like that. And then, as I said, we're starting to plan on coming overseas to you guys. I did see that there was a comment in there about this video is awesome, which was by Laura for the NIB.
Laura, yes, it's on Facebook.
Yeah.
Laura, greetings.
I was going to say, hi, Laura. That film clip is actually just an interesting story about NIB. So when that came about, we decided we needed something, and we do a lot of the work ourselves. So like the fire and the whole artwork and everything like that, I did all the designs and everything for that too. So we try and keep as much in-house as possible in terms of design, as well as, gig booking. I take care of all the gig booking and everything like that, and managing and stuff. We sort of, me and my guitarist, do a lot of that together. So very in-house band. That film clip was actually filmed in each of our bedrooms against a white room, and I had to edit that, and that was my first sort of full film clip that I edited together myself to make that happen. We had a video guy that was booked and all the usual stuff, and a few days out, everything fell in a heap, and I had about a week to put that whole clip together and get the guys just to record themselves on their phone and do all the fading and everything to make it look good. So we, I had a week to put that together to do a TV show that they wanted to use it on. So
if you ever come to Europe, Leland,
yep.
You have to taste the German beer. And now you get the first taste now, because Peter, he asked for Humpen hoch, and this looks like this. A lot of beer.
That's what we want.
From Peter. From Schwarz.
Oh, there we go. It's 5 a.m. here, so it's time to start drinking. I'm down.
Yes.
Morning beers for me and night beers for you.
So I guess you're not going sleeping anymore, right? It's now really... Yeah. This was... I salute you, because 4 o'clock in the morning and you are here right in time. That's is professional. Yes. Okay. Here's another beer. Beer coming your way. Oh, you get fucking pissed, in the morning. So, Fire in the Hole, the last song. Give me the backstory to Fire in the Hole.
So Fire in the Hole is the first single that we brought out with Jimmy, our new vocalist. So this was a big thing for us, and it was really a turning point for us as a band, where we really decided that, it's time to really step up. And even the way we wrote these songs originally, the music and everything, we spent a lot more time writing it and sort of diving into it. As I was saying with when Jimmy came on, we had lyrics to Fire in the Hole. This song was actually not meant to be recorded. A lot of people think we're crazy for saying that, but it was actually written as an opener for our live tracks. And the idea was we wanted a song that grabbed attention. And we were like, right, if you're in a room with a few hundred people, how can you get everyone to turn around and look at you? And a lot of bands use a siren or something like that. We wanted something different. So we figured someone randomly yelling out fire at the top of their lungs is going to get some attention. So literally the first words we had written for this song was fire, and in brackets, yell at the top of your lungs. And then band kicks in. And then we had just the Fire in the Hole was the chorus and stuff. And Jimmy came on board. He rewrote the verses and that and really tied it together. And it turned out we recorded it just because we had a bit of extra time in the studio. And I was like, oh, well, we've got this one up our sleeve. We'll just do it, And it's quickly become one of our favorite tracks just because
Absolutely.
I think
and as far it worked for the Doors over 50 years ago, it works for you.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Great. So I love this song. This is probably my favorite as well.
Leland, give my regards to the band. And
I will.
They're excused. Absolutely excused. This was nice guy, nice band, nice sound. And so now we know a new band. Who knows? I keep an eye on you. Definitely.
Thank you so much. And thanks for everyone else for tuning in as well. Like, great to see all the comments.
Let's chat if you get more beers. Oh, so Lomi already says thanks. So, ladies and gentlemen, das war Leland von The Dreadful Tides. Hier nochmal alle, die es versäumt haben vom Anfang her, hier ist Fire in the Hole. I salute you, Leland, and rock on. Take care and come back again, okay?
Thank you for having me. Thank you. We'll speak soon.
Here's The Dreadful Tides.
Fire!
This is Metalheads Forever. I am Blaze Bailey, and I am telling you, this is probably the best heavy metal show in the world.
Das war doch cool gewesen. Eine geile Band aus Australien, Melbourne, so cool, sehr sympathischer, ja. Und auch geiler Sound. Da gibt es auch mehr zu hören von den Jungs. Einfach mal reinhören. Die sind cool. Auf YouTube sucht einfach nach der Dreadful Tides. Die sind echt cool. So, liebe Freunde, ich habe mir ein bisschen was zusammengestellt an ein paar Songs. Die werden alle mal bei Best of Metal gekommen, habe ich ja immer noch gesammelt. Die werden jetzt immer abspielen. Und zwar, wir haben denn heute habe ich was vorbereitet. 1, 2, 3, 4 habe ich jetzt gleich. So, jetzt gibt es jetzt mal Nationwide. Nationwide mit Without You. nationwide am 26.11. bei uns zu Gast im Interview. So, weiter geht's mit der Band Endless Chain, aber bevor ich weitermache, gibt es erstmal ein Hallo an die Nicole. Servus, liebe Nicole. Schön, dass du noch da bist. Ein bisschen was gibt es noch zum Anhören. Auf alle Fälle jetzt ein bisschen Musik. Ja, jetzt, wir waren fast ein bisschen härter. Also nicht jetzt beim nächsten, aber dann beim übernächsten und dann beim letzten wird es ein bisschen härter noch. Also für alle, die was noch härter wollen. Und für alle, die schon raus müssen, weil sie ins Bett müssen und was. Morgen, nicht vergessen, haben wir eine geile Sängerin aus der Schweiz, nämlich die, wie heißt sie mir ganz schnell? Wollte ich gerade sagen. Caroline Breitler, genau. Die ist morgen bei uns zu Gast. So, jetzt gibt es erstmal Endless Chain. We are all vulnerable. Here we go.
Trusted life and now I'm wasted away. Trusted life and now I'm wasted away. There was a time when I tried to play my part. So many years I have stood against the dark. First time I will drown, but
Das war mal richtig geil. Das sind alles Anwärter vielleicht. Gestern haben wir etliche von der gestrigen Sendung, haben wir etliche schon geliked und schon geschrieben, die muss ich alle noch antworten. Da kommt noch etliche in diesem Jahr noch daher, kann ich schon sagen. Da kommen noch wirklich geile Bands. Die nächste sind auch cool. Der ist ein Atropass, glaube ich, nennen die. Atropass, Change is Law. Here we go.
My shackles put up by a finite now. The fear of change pushes our actions back on the show. Oh no, I'm taking out the foundation's bound. With the conviction growing to become the constant. If we stand one day, where will you be? Thinking of the future, we will stay the same. But always, we know we can do that one consequence. The shackles they will never have a purpose. The sun is crumbling, it's no longer just the surface. Where to go and where to start? If you're made us move, no way to. With a conviction growing up becomes a constant. If the shed one day, where will you be? Tell me, where will you be? For thinking of the future, where will you stay the same? And always, we know we can do that one consequence. For thinking of the future.
Zum Schluss raus wird es noch ein bisschen knüppelig. Ne? Das begrüße ich gleich. Kaum wird es härter. Wer ist dann gleich da? Natürlich der Uwe. Servus, lieber Uwe. Grüße. Schön, dass du da bist noch. Der Rauschmeißer, ich knüppel dich jetzt ins Bett, weil weich macht man nicht mehr zum Schluss. Gibt noch was Geiles. Der erste Show ist gerockt im Oktober. Wir haben ein volles Programm und werden wahrscheinlich noch mehr werden. Ich glaube, über 20 Interviews. Der erste war schon cool. Bin aber schon froh, wenn alles passt. Vom Sound her und vom Internet. Heute haben wir nicht hier einen Super-Taifun. Nicht klar bei uns, aber der hat auch heute schon mal geschüttet ohne Ende. Dachte mir, oh je. Das ist wieder, nicht schon wieder Ausfall ist, Internet und Strom und so. Aber nein, wir haben es geschafft fast. Einen haben wir noch, liebe Freunde. Morgen nochmal, wie gesagt, Caroline Breitler, wer auf Hardrock, Female Fronte Hardrock, Made in Switzerland steht. Die junge Dame, hübsche Dame noch dazu, ganz eine Liebe, die freut sich schon, die macht schon Werbung, also schaut's morgen zu, ab 20 Uhr, Caroline Breitler. So, und dann würde ich sagen, haben wir letzten raus und die heißen Mordkaul oder Mordkaul, ich weiß gar nicht, wie man das ausspricht, Mordkaul. Dead Heart Awake ist der Song, das verspricht schon, dass es kein Kuschelrock ist. Also, hier ist Mordkaul und Dead Heart Awake. Ich sage danke fürs Zuschauen. Und jetzt habe ich vergessen, dass ich den Eberhard danke für den Kaffee. Lieber Eberhard, sorry, als dann vorbei war, jetzt habe ich vergessen, Eberhard nur zu sagen. Ich wollte es sagen, ich habe es zwar geschrieben gehabt, aber nur mit danke für den Kaffee. Falls jemand noch Kaffee ausgeben will, ich trinke noch. Es ist erst, was haben wir jetzt? 3:30, da kann man schon was machen. Also, liebe Freunde, bis morgen, 20 Uhr. Wir sind Mordkaul, Dead Heart Awake. Also, Ludio, schlaft gut. Gute Nacht.
The Metalheads Forever Rockcast Show is proud to present female-fronted hard rock from Switzerland, Caroline Breitler. Don't miss it. The Metalheads Forever Rockcast Show salutes you.
Diese Show wurde euch präsentiert von Newton Artworks. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Thank you for watching. We salute you.